Hi guys, Chosen Reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 5 of season 2 of Xena Warrior Princess. Let's get into it. Wow! Callisto? Even when she's all bound up to a... What even to a chair, they still have to hand her the stick. Don't blame
Why
them.
is she in that contraption?
That's Callisto. She's the worst of the worst.
Holy...
Already crippled 3 guards. I put up with your lip for too long!
Big mistake, big mistake. Uh-oh. Yeah.
You were my closest friend, and well,
What?
Gabrielle,
You're not gonna ask her to marry...
will you be my wife?
How? You just come out of nowhere and now you just...
I had my dagger at my heart. Then I saw something.
What?
Your face.
But I guess I don't know if I'm really who you think I am.
We're both gonna die, Xena.
She won't.
We can spend the rest of eternity in Tartar together. Always the optimist.
You can pull yourself out.
You can't just let me die, Xena. 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 Help me! Help me!
Whoa!
What were you doing?
Loving him.
He'll hear your thoughts.
I know. Forever and ever.
Oh. Although Xena finally conquered her dark nemesis Callisto, it took her weeks to get the sand out of her letter Unmentionables. Oh my god! Who wrote that? Who wrote that? I just want to talk. Just want to talk. Oh my god. Well, this was episode 5, I believe. And it was a very good episode, but a very intense episode yet again. Like, season 2 has been so intense. I mean, last episode was a lot of fun. It was definitely one of my all-time favorites. I just couldn't stop laughing. But this episode, I got scared again. Like I said, Callisto really scares me. Like, something with her, I guess, crazy eyes and the way she screams. And this episode got dark real fast. There is something that I wouldn't say it really bothers me. I was a little bit surprised by it, I would say, with Gabrielle's first love, how she ended up marrying him, and I really didn't expect that would happen. And I knew that she cares about him, and I guess loves him, from his first appearance and all that. But still, honestly, I'm not sure if I can 100% buy it that she would choose him over Xena, I guess, get married and just, stop with the Avengers and all that. I was a little bit thrown off. I don't know. I was a little bit like, what's going on? But it did give us a very good story arc, even though that someone had to die for it. It wasn't like unexpected that he died. It was I kind of assumed at some point, like, wait, is she gonna kill him? But when it happened, I was still shocked, especially because I was scared for Gabrielle's reaction. And one of my biggest fears happened. She wanted to take revenge. She wanted to forfeit her values. She wanted to kill Callisto. That was so scary, but very well acted. Not only by Renee, but also by Lucy, who really, really showed us through her facial expressions, like the way we were feeling, the surprise and also the sadness, and about, oh my god, please don't do this. If you're gonna do this, it's gonna change you forever. But I have to say, I know that Renee can can act very well. We had some moments, especially, you know, this season as well, where we were shown, you know, if Xena didn't meet Gabrielle, what would have happened to Gabrielle, and she would become a slave. And I said at the time that her eyes literally changed, and that she just seemed so different. You could just see how empty she was. And once again, we could see a change. Even though, again, I still, and that's just my personal opinion, I was a little bit like, really, you would marry him like that and that's it? And he got, you know, not only the marriage itself, she told us that she really loves him, even though I was still surprised. But the acting of that was just solid as always. But more importantly, the way she was on her quest for revenge, that was, especially with the tree scene when she was hitting the tree with the sword, and the way she was like, you know, demanding Xena to learn her how to fight. I was scared. Not just scared that she was, you know, being scary, but scared for like, oh my god, she's already this different. And I understand that she wants to take revenge, but still, she's, I don't know. I know she's a human, but she's, I don't know, she's kind of seen as a saint, I guess. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's just so not her to be that dark. And it's one thing to see it in some alternative timeline, but to see it on our timeline? Wow. I mean, once again, this episode shows how important Gabrielle is for Xena, and I don't know, this was just a lot. And you know, with Gabrielle, with the marriage, I have to say, you know, assuming that she's straight, I mean, I have to assume that she's straight, because otherwise, I think what kind of bothers me is that I have a hard time believing that she loves him more than she loves Xena. Like, I mean, it's freaking obvious that Gabrielle is number one for Xena. I don't, you know, whether that's just friendship or romantic. I'm gonna assume in this show, I mean, it's a 90s show and all that, I'm gonna assume it's just, you know, platonic. But let's just say in a different world, I would consider, you know, Xena to be bisexual. I don't know about Gabrielle, but I don't know. A girl can dream, okay? A girl can dream. But I was just like, wait, you would choose him over Xena? Nah. Like, don't get me wrong, again, I like him, but I don't know. I hope I'm making some sort of sense. But yeah, but let's pay a little bit more attention to Callisto, because she ended up dead, but I don't believe she's dead. I don't believe it. I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up again, but I have to say, I was very surprised at the way she seemingly got killed, because like you saw me, well, heard me wondering. I was, you know, thinking about how are they gonna get rid of her. You know, is Xena gonna kill her? Because last time she didn't want to kill her, and I understand why. But now, like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can buy if you will just let her walk away again. But on the other hand, it would be kind of messed up to see Xena, you know, stab her to death. I don't know. So when they ended up in the, and I don't know the English word. How do you say it? Sinking. The mud that makes you sink. I forgot the word. I'm sorry. And I kind of assumed like, okay, Xena's gonna drag her out or something, and maybe knock her out afterwards, and she's gonna be captured yet again, and then kind of, you know, be like, should have killed you off, but I still can't because I still feel responsible or something. I don't know. But instead, Xena just watched her as she seemingly died, and in a rather gruesome way, you know, while she's screaming for help and all that. I thought she would maybe like creepily laugh or something, but no, she sounded scared. That was, yeah, that was messed up. But I mean, I'm not mad at Xena, and it's not out of character or anything, but that was messed up. But again, I don't think she's dead, and you know, it's kind of like, on one hand, I kind of want to see her again because the actress doing such a great job, and she's really a great character, really memorable. It's just so charismatic. But on the other hand, I don't want her to be bad because I don't want to do another horrible thing like that. No, please. And we also had Joxer. He was funny once again. I'm glad it wasn't too much on screen, you know, because it would have. I don't think it would have been a good idea to inject too much humor into this episode, but I think they, you know, give him a good portion, and I also like that he you know, I guess he did end up saving the day, because if he wouldn't have shown up, then Gabrielle would have been dead, and Xena, I don't even want to talk about that. So yeah, this was just a very good episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.